Hey, Mandy. Hey, Cartoon Collector. Let's see if I lose the bet. I don't know if they're just gonna drop it right in the demo, but I feel like that'd be shooting yourself in the foot if the reveal was just like in the demo. But we'll see. Hoping this mod isn't too Wani inspired. I think it might be too Tiffany inspired, if you know what I mean. Barney Tiffany, more like Joker Tiffany. I was trying to like color correct it or use the hue to make it more look like the love interest in this game, so I don't know. Also, Pork, what did you think of the great Reddit Boru conflict over the weekend? That was funny. As expected. I think we talked about it on the Discord, and there was memes to be had on the Boru. What happened? Hoshin posted something on the Boru, and then the creators of what was that one? The Right Hand Leads or something? One of the developers there was complaining like, oh, you had no permission to upload it on the Boru. So we had another case of, what is it? Dino-inspired visual novel going there, and then apparently they were backtracking saying, oh, whoever said that, disregard it. Is, I don't know. There's definitely a lot of happenings going on within the community. Not a lot of good, not a lot of productive stuff happening, I'd say. Well, maybe behind the scenes, but it's kind of like a finding a needle in the haystack kind of thing when it comes to mods and projects and stuff. This demo was pretty good, but it's short. Yeah, that's why I'm probably expecting another less than an hour stream, and that's okay. I wasn't feeling 100% there, so it's made just for me. It was a hard day today. I don't know what it was with the dentist, but like they really like scraped my teeth, man. I'm still kind of feeling it. Oh, we're already 5 minutes in, so... Come on. Hey, Sabic. Hey, Dr. Coconut. There we go. Now, let's take a drink for the road. Alright. Try and get myself situated as best as possible. Oh god, sound effects. No, nothing special clicking on the menu. I should have done that with the others. Ever since Devlog. Oh, did you hear what the Devlog put a vote for making a $2,000 tier Patreon sub or whatever? I'm like, what the fuck? Man, some people are just not in it for the passion anymore. It's that Dino Pie. Alright. Hey, before we start, let's pick a name for your character. Oh my god. We do. This is literally saying we have no imagination, no creativity. Here, you make your character. If you leave it blank, I'll just call you Nobody. Cool, right? I'll leave it blank. Yeah, I couldn't think of anything else, to be honest. Anyway, I'm sure you can think of something better. What would you like to be called? Or do I type? Oh, I do type. What do I put? Don't bit me. Griftier. Mike Hunt. There we go. Jim Eric. It's supposed to sound like generic. Get it? Generic. Jim Eric. We'll go with Nobody. They said it, so hey, we're sticking with it. Dude, seriously? Okay, that's fine, I guess. Let's begin, shall we? Macho Man. Globetrotter? Attention passengers. The next stop to Ridgefall. Please gather your belongings and prepare to exit the train. This is my stop. I think I'm forgetting something. Alright, I need to let Mom know I'm arriving. Oh boy. I'll visit you this weekend. Tomorrow's the big day. Hey, Ma. This is... Unless it's my, what do you call it? My... sorry, notification. Unless it's my, resolution or something. That text is really squished. But then again, the text above it's not squished. Hey, Mom. I'm about to arrive. I'm a little nervous, but I hope I can... fit in. Wish me luck. Love you. Sigh. Nothing yet. The train comes to a stop with a soft screech of brakes. Pshh. The doors open in front of me, revealing a city I've never seen before. Ridgefall. The city is famous for its beaches and coastal weather. I probably shouldn't have brought a jacket. But I want to make a good first impression. What is it with all these projects? Like, first impression, new people to meet, new opportunities, or at least that's what I keep telling myself. I step off the subway, feeling my feet touch the pavement, still warm from the morning sun. The air smells different here, fresher, with a salty hint drifting in from the nearby ocean. Nobody. All right, here we go. Dude looks like he's ready to punch someone. He looks kind of stiff. Late, but I'm here. Hey, Hoshin. The text is squished. I like the Tiffany recolor. Redfall. I adjust the strap of my backpack on my shoulder and start walking down the sidewalk, glancing at the street names as I try not to get lost. Is the sound too loud? Chad and Stacy Dino Game. He looks like Marco from Fear and Hunger 2. Sounds a bit loud for me. Let me know if the sound's loud on your guys' end. So I'll turn it down. Harry Sachs. That's a name. I take out my phone again to see if Mom has seen my message. Nope. I need to find what will be my new school before it gets too late. As I keep moving... People noises. As I keep moving, I notice more and more people in school uniforms surrounding me. I gotta turn it down on my side. It's probably loud for you, isn't it? Oh my god. In fact, hold on. Can I... No options! criminal. Well, at least I have my own little soundboard. Oh my goodness, man. Uniforms just like the one I'll be wearing today, yet on them, they look different. Vibrant colors, emerald greens, deep blues, and crimson reds. It always seems beat for beat where we like have to describe things like people haven't seen dinosaurs before, man. Spikes jutting out from their backs and tails swaying behind them. Claws glinting under the light of the setting sun. Fangs showing wherever they laugh. I knew the city was mostly populated by dino folk. In fact, that was the whole point of the exchange program. To connect with different people or something like that. But knowing it in theory is one thing, and seeing it with your own eyes is something else entirely. At my previous school, there were only a handful of dino students, maybe 5 or 6 in the entire high school. I never really connected with any of them. I always stayed in my comfort zone, surrounded by other humans. Now I realize how sheltered I was back then, how little I dared to look for something different. But here I don't have a choice. I guess that's going to change now. Lost in my thoughts as I walked, I bumped into someone. A huge muscular tail loomed over me. I tried to get up from the ground, but I couldn't stop myself from looking at her. The figure turned and I recognized her features. A T-Rex girl. Her hair nearly hid her eyes, but I caught a glimpse of her crimson eyes staring at me for a moment. She extended her arm to help me up. Her hand held mine gently, as if she were afraid of pressing too hard. Even through her gloves, I could feel the softness of her scales. I didn't even realize how long we've been like that. Maybe it was only a few seconds. But suddenly, she turned away and left without a word, not even giving me the chance to thank her. Maybe I'll see her again. Judging by her uniform, it looks like we go to the same school. I stared at my hand for a few seconds before realizing I need to keep walking if I wanted to get there on time. Huge ass. Green jacket, bald, not too original there. Another name suggestion, humongous. Fingerless gloves, not looking good for me. Nice CG at least. Good intro so far with the girl. Hugh jacked a man. Gotta have the tism if you wear fingerless gloves to school. Wait, already? What do you mean already? It didn't take long for me to reach my destination. Was that Fossilgate? Oh no, hashtag Fossilgate. Fossilgate Institute. One of the most renowned institutions in the city. Maybe because it's the only one. Either way, it's a good place. A lot of people, influential dinos have graduated from here, according to the welcome brochure. I was a bit surprised to be chosen for the exchange program. I guess I got lucky. Finishing my studies in a place like this. Bell jump scare. Could be good for my future. Ring. A little too early on that one. The bell rings in the distance as I step through the Institute's main gates. Shit, have classes already started? I check my phone. 8:05 a.m., 5 minutes late on my first day. Great, just great. This is very orange. Orange and white. Where have I seen that combination before? The lobby is almost empty now, with only a few stragglers rushing to their classrooms. My footsteps echo against the polished marble floor as I move forward, not entirely sure where I'm supposed to go. Someone was supposed to meet me at the entrance, right? And then I see her. Okay, so a different her. A girl standing near the reception desk, holding a notebook with a pen tucked behind it, staring straight at me. Judging by her features, she's clearly a velociraptor, Light scales with dark patterns cover her skin. Her hair is perfectly styled, just like her spotless uniform. Before I can open my mouth to introduce myself, she moves. What? 1 second she's 6 meters away, the next she's right in front of me. Mr. Nobody, correct? Oh wait, it's Lucy. Lucy from Snook Game. Suspicious looking armband. Oh, I see. Some young guy. Quick introduction. The Great Fossilgate Scandal of... Yeah. Fossilgate sounds like an archaeology-related conspiracy theory. How do they have Japanese school uniforms in California? I don't know. Maybe the Asians finally won. Mr. Nobody, correct? Her voice is sharp, professional, without a hint of warmth. I'm Lucy, Student Council President. Why do we keep... again, another council president. Why can't we just be like... oh, why can't it be like someone else who finds us, you know? You're late. The bell rang exactly 5 minutes ago. Why is she always blinking? She checks her watch with a precise motion. I hope you have a good reason. This is quite clearly not a good first impression. And there went my opportunity. I like how the protagonist is like looking straight into my soul. I swallow. Her intense gaze makes me feel like I'm being evaluated and failing. Yes, I'm really sorry. I got a bit lost on the way here. It's my first day. Well, I'm aware that today's your first day. She interrupts me before I can justify myself. That does not give you the right to break into the Institute's rules. I expect better performance from you in the future. I know, I will, Miss... What was her name again? I discreetly lower my gaze towards the nameplate pinned to her uniform, just above the chest pocket. The letters are engraved clearly. Lucy, Student Council. I try not to make it obvious that I'm reading it. I think I'm being subtle. She deliberately clears her throat, and her eyes behind her glasses tell me she knows exactly what I'm doing. Smack. Ahem. Lucy, right. It won't happen again, I promise. I try to sound as sincere as possible. It better not. She adjusts her glasses with a finger, a gesture that's far more intimidating than it should be. At this academy, we do not tolerate a lack of discipline. Fossilgate has standards to uphold. She snaps her notebook shut with a definitive snap and holds it against her chest. I'll be your welcoming committee for today. You better keep up. We've already wasted enough time due to your tardiness. She turns around with military efficiency, her tail swishing sharply. Follow me and don't fall behind. Something tells me this is going to be a very long day. He lures her into the woods and makes her find 8 pages. Slender Man. Just like one of my Japanese anime. Main hallway. I realize my mouse is in the way. Or is it? Okay, it does show my mouse. Never mind. She starts leading me through the hallways while I try to keep up with her. But then something catches my attention. Yes, the trophy case. Wow, this is Wani. To our left, taking up almost the entire wall, there's a massive glass display case. It's illuminated by strategically placed LED lights that make its contents shine. Trophies of all sizes, medals hanging on the red velvet, elegantly framed certificates, and photographs of smiling students holding their awards. I guess the brochure wasn't lying. Hey, you're in quite a few of these. I make a broad gesture towards the glass. No, wait, you're in a lot of these. I look more closely. There's everything: sports championships, academic competitions, science fairs, math olympiads, debate tournaments, years and years of student excellence condensed into a single exhibit. Lucy's footsteps stop abruptly. I realize she's now beside me, also looking at the shelf, but in a different way. With pride, perhaps? Ah, that! Her voice is slightly softer than before. Not exactly friendly, but it's at least not as cutting. As you've probably noticed, it's a display full of student achievements. The institution believes that placing this near the entrance will motivate students to work harder, to leave their mark on Fossilgate. She pauses, adjusting her glasses. Or something like that. Personally, I think it works more as a pressure tool than a source of inspiration, but that's just my opinion. She places her hand on the glass and looks at it for a few more seconds before pulling it away. Very few people manage to be featured here, honestly. Well, if you get in, I guess it's not as complicated as it used to be. Hey. Out of the hundreds of students who walk through these doors every year, only a few manage to leave their names on this shelf. She points her claw towards the upper section. You'd have to do something impressive or memorable enough to earn a spot inside. I nod absent-mindedly as my eyes keep scanning the shelves, reading names and accomplishments. First place, National Chemistry Competition, Sarah Winters, Regional Track Champion, 22XXX, Marcus Stone, Top Academic Average, 202XXXX, whatever. Lucy Collins, wait, 3 X's. Wait a minute. That's a drink. Ugh. If Naomi ate Nazar and absorbed his powers. Wait. Top Academic Average, 202, Lucy Collins, Student Council President. 202, Lucy Collins, Intern, School Debate Tournament winner, 202, Lucy Collins. Huh. All with the same name. I slowly turn my head towards the Velociraptor girl standing beside me, who suddenly seems very interested in examining her claws. Hey, you still haven't told me how you managed it. She still won't look at me. Oh, it wasn't anything complicated, really. It's not a big deal. Her voice sounds casual, but there's a hint of something else. False modesty? Hidden pride? Ozone? There's just a few achievements, nothing special. There's a moment of silence. Just 13. She says it so casually, as if 13 academic and extracurricular achievements were completely normal. I stare at her, blinking. Not that I keep count, of course. She says it way too fast. She definitely keeps count. Maybe I'll tell you about some of them another day, if you're interested, but for now... She clears her throat and returns to her professional posture, straightening her back and pressing her notebook against her chest. If you're done looking, let's continue the tour. We still have a lot to cover in little time. I wonder if I can leave my name there. Maybe I'll show them my collection of Saturnia games? Nah, better not. Tour of Fossilgate Institute. The next minutes pass in a whirlwind of information. Lucy guides me through the school hallways with the efficiency of a professional tour guide, or rather, a military sergeant giving orders to a new recruit. First floor restrooms here. Always keep them clean after use. The second floor ones are more spacious if you prefer privacy. Cafeteria, lunch is served from 12 o'clock to 1:30 p.m. The food is decent, though I recommend avoiding the Tuesday stew. Trust me. Main gymnasium, there's a secondary one in the east wing, but that's primarily for sports teams. This building was constructed in 19XXX, renovated in 202XXX after an Ankylosaurus student accidentally destroyed a wall during a practice of... Her voice continues, a constant stream of data, dates, names, and regulations. I try to absorb everything. Professor Jenkins, strict with assignments. Professor Reeves, kind but demanding. Library on the 3rd floor. Science labs in the north wing. No running in the hall. No running in the halls. No eating outside designated areas. No. Finally, after what feels like an information marathon, we stop in front of a dark wooden door with a golden plaque that reads, Principal Laurent Miller. 1.5 hours to eat. That's a long ass lunch period. Well, I remember, I don't know what it was. Usually in my schools, both middle and high school, we'd have, freaking tailbone. We'd have, rotation. There'd be like A, B, and C, and depending on what you were in, you were rotated in and out. So like A would probably have like what, 15-20 minutes to eat, and then another rotation in, you know, something like that. Thanks to Raptor Jesus, or thanks to Jesus Raptor, Rap G. Oh, she looked like she got shorter. Oh no, she's getting on her knees. What is wrong with my tailbone today, man? Lucy turns to me, her expression returning to the professional mask she wore when we first met. Alright, this is where the tour ends. Principal Laurent will receive you to finish the paperwork for your enrollment. Let me get rid of the leg rest and see if that makes me feel a bit better. I expect you to follow the rules from now on, nobody. Or I'll come for you. Oh, you say that as you get shorter. She pauses, and for a moment, smiling at me in a way that doesn't seem friendly at all. Next time you're late. Her voice drops an octave, almost threatening. There won't be a next time. I like how she's got anime mouth going on. I talk from the side of my mouth. I swallow and nod. Of course, understood. I pause and then add. And thanks for the tour, I mean. I know you probably didn't want to spend your morning guiding the new student who arrived late, but I appreciate it. Lucy blinks, clearly not expecting that. For a moment, her expression softens, just a little, barely noticeable, before returning to her usual composure. That's all she says, but there's something different in her tone. Less cold, almost satisfied. I was simply fulfilling my duties as a member of the student council, nothing more. As I turn to knock on the door, I remember that I forgot to ask Lucy about my class schedule. But when I turn around again, she's gone. Hey, actually, there's something I forgot to... I look down both sides of the hallway. Nothing. Not a sound, not even the echoes of her footsteps. How the hell? I guess it's something I'll have to get used to. I sigh, shaking my head. I'm definitely going to need to get used to this place. Oh god, this isn't good, is it? Principal's office. Wow, gamer principal, huh? Maybe when I have trophies about changing sizes, is the principal going to be called director? DBZ teleport sounds. Oh boy. Deciding not to waste any more time, I turn back to the door and raise my fist to knock. Immediately, I hear a commotion from inside. Something heavy hits the floor, thump, followed by the sound of papers fluttering and what definitely sounds like someone swearing under their breath. Fuck, 1 minute! The voice is surprisingly young and casual for a principal. I stand there, unsure whether I should ask if everything's okay or just pretend I didn't hear anything. The sound of a drawer being slammed shut echoes through the wooden door, so loud I can almost feel the vibration. Then silence. A long, awkward silence. Finally, I hear an exaggerated throat clearing. Ahem. Another pause. Come in. Well, here goes. Uncertain, I turn the handle and slowly open the door, poking my head in before stepping inside completely. Oh boy. Behind the desk, an enormous polished mahogany... Behind the desk, an enormous polished mahogany desk covered in papers, folders, and what appears to be a spilled cup of coffee, stands a woman. Sits a woman. Some kind of triceratops judging by the horns. We finally got our first DEI hire. Principal, let's go. Progress. Oh boy. She looks at me for a moment as if trying to recognize me. Then she smiles, a wide, friendly smile that hides her exhausted expression. DEI hire. Ah, Mr. Nobody. Her voice is warm, almost overly enthusiastic. I hope you were warmly welcomed to our institution. Immediately, Lucy's image pops into my mind, talking faster than I can run, and basically threatening me with unspecified consequences if I was late again. Warm and welcoming aren't the words I'd use. Yeah, Lucy made sure I adapted. I paused, choosing my words carefully. Quickly, very quickly. In every sense of the word. Principal Laurent laughs, a melodic sound that fills the office. I'm glad to hear that. She leans forward in her chair, her hands clasped on the desk, her tail sways slightly behind her. At our school, we take great pride in the hospitality and camaraderie of our students. Her smile widens. But listen to me rambling as always. Where are my manners? She stands up and walks towards me, extending her hand in greeting. I'm Principal Lauren Miller. It's a true pleasure to welcome you to our academy. She pauses. Her eyes drift downwards towards her other hand, where I notice something written on her palm in ink. I discreetly squint, trying to read what it says. Oh no. It looks like a name? Is she reading notes written on her own hand? She stares at her palm for a moment. That feels far too long, her eyes narrowing as if she's deciphering her own handwriting. Fossilgate. She says it with a renewed enthusiasm, as if she just remembered something important. Of course, the Fossilgate Institution, our prestigious Fossilgate Institution. Definitely a DEI hire, right? She quickly closes her hand and extends it towards me again, her smile never faltering. Wait, did she just forget the name of the place where she works? I try to keep my expression neutral as I shake her hand. Her grip is firm and professional. She releases my hand and walks back behind her desk with a fluid grace that completely contrasts with what I heard earlier. In any case, your enrollment paperwork has already been completed and processed. Your uniform is here. She gestures towards the cloth bag hanging on a coat rack near the door. Along with your class schedule, list of required books, campus map, and your student ID. She sits down, organizing some papers on her desk. I think that's all. I don't want to make you late for class. Here, let me write you a note for your teacher. She hands me a small note. Do you have any questions? Concerns, worries, existential complaints about the nature of modern education? Of course, the DEI hire would bring that up. No? No, nothing now. For now, Principal. That's all. Thank you for your time. Excellent. Her blue eyes shine with genuine enthusiasm. As if I could tell. I expect great things from you, Mr. Nobody. I know you'll make history here at Fossilgate as our first human student. DEI makes more DEI, yeah? I'm very excited to see what you'll accomplish. She leans forward, her smile becoming warmer, almost maternal. And remember, my office will always be open to you. If you need anything, advice, help, or just someone to talk to, don't hesitate to come by. Literally any time. She pauses. Maybe not during lunch. I get pretty grumpy if someone interrupts me while I'm eating. I nod with a genuine smile, feeling a bit calmer than when I walked in. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Principal Miller. I walk over to the coat rack and grab the cloth bag. It's heavier than I expected. I could feel the weight of the uniform, books, and everything else inside. Have an excellent first day. I wave goodbye and leave the office, closing the door gently behind me. Aesthetic. These designs definitely have more of an anime aesthetic. I see, yeah. That interaction feels like another student pulling a prank on the MC, or a burglar trying to wing it after getting caught red-handed, maybe. That director is really something else. Hallways, on the way to the restrooms. Back in the empty hallway, I stop for a moment to reorganize my things. Bag is packed, uniform, schedule, campus maps, textbooks, student ID. Now I need to find a place to change. I try to recall Lucy's lightning-fast tour from, how long ago was it? 30 minutes? Feels like hours. First floor restrooms, she said they were this way, I think. I walk down the hallway, following the signs on the walls, until I finally see the universal symbol for the men's restroom. Men's restroom, first floor. I push the door open and step inside. Those urinals are placed really high, damn. Why are the urinals placed higher than the sinks? Buddy, that's a drink right there. As I push the microphone into my fucking face. That's great. Oh. Alright. The restroom's completely empty. The silence is almost deafening after the chaos of the morning. I can only hear the occasional drip from a faucet and the soft hum of the fluorescent light overhead. Of course, everyone's in class. I check my phone, 8:47 a.m. Well, at least I got privacy to change. I guess being late has its perks. I step into one of the larger stalls at the end, hanging the bag on the hook on the door. I carefully take out the uniform, dark gray pants, a white shirt, a red tie with the Fossilgate crest embroidered on it, and a blue blazer. Alright, let's see how complicated this is. Yeah, a tie-tying minigame. That'd be great. Faucets, what faucets? For skill shots, obviously. Must be for the Brachio students. Turns out it's pretty complicated. The pants are easy, the shirt too, but the tie... The damn tie is my personal nemesis. I tried tying it 3 times, and all 3 times it ends up looking like an octopus tried to strangle me. Where did I get that expression from? Anyway, why do ties have to be so complicated? Who invented this shit? Finally, after checking a quick tutorial on my phone, I managed to make something that vaguely resembles a Windsor knot. It's not perfect, but it'll do. I put on the blazer, adjust the shoulders, and step out of the stall. I walk towards the mirrors above the sinks, looking at my reflection. I stand there for a few moments, just staring at myself. The uniform fits okay, I guess, a bit formal for my taste. But I don't look ridiculous. Right? Shirt is neatly pressed, the blazer fits my shoulders decently, and the tie, well, the tie is there, fulfilling its basic purpose of existing. What was I expecting? I adjust the tie one more time, though honestly it doesn't make much of a difference. I guess this will have to do. Unknown. Not bad, bro. You look good. Thanks, I thought the ties I freeze. My eyes widen. Slowly, very slowly, I turn my head towards the source of the voice. Wait. 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 Oh no. Oh, he went to the ladies' room, didn't he? Well, no, we saw the urinals. What's the... Guys, this truly is a DEI school, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Lucy was a trap. Oh. There's someone else here in the restroom. How come I didn't see her? Why didn't they say anything earlier? That's not what surprises me the most. No. What surprises me is who it is. Lucy! For the second time, this is the male bathroom, and she's smoking. My voice comes out higher than I intended, echoing off the tiled walls. Oh no. What are you doing in the men's restroom? The Velociraptor girl, who is definitely not Lucy now that I look closer, was it her twin sister? Raises her hands in surrender, a relaxed smile on her face. Lucy, nah man, she's my sister. I'm Liz. Her voice is completely different from Lucy's. More casual, more laid back, with a carefree tone that contrasts entirely with her sister's military precision. But wait, what do you mean it's the men's restroom? It's the they-them restroom. She blinks, genuinely confused. Liz turns her head towards the entrance door, squinting to read the sign hanging outside. There's a moment of silence as she processes the information. Oh, fuck. She scratches the back of her head, not looking particularly bothered. I messed up again. My bad, bro. Again? Does that mean this has happened before? Repeat offenses will get you on the sex registry. The sex offender registry, not just the sex registry. Oh. Now that the initial shock is wearing off, I can look at her more closely. Where Lucy keeps her hair perfectly tied back, Liz wears hers loose and messy, falling over her shoulders in a careless way. Where Lucy's uniform is immaculate, Liz is relaxed. The top two buttons of her shirt are undone, and her blazer is casually tied around her waist. But the most noticeable thing is her expression. Where Lucy is all seriousness and professionalism, Liz has a lazy, easygoing smile. Nothing in the world could bother her. She's a freak. At least it's not a vape. It's like looking at two opposite versions of the same person. Liz slips her hand into her blazer pocket and pulls out a crumpled pack of cigarettes. With practiced movements, she takes one out, places it between her lips, and produces a lighter. Click. The flame appears, and she lights the cigarette with the ease of someone who's done this 1,000 times. She takes a deep drag, smoke rising towards the fluorescent lights. Is she smoking? In the school bathroom? During class hours? She exhales slowly, then focuses her attention back on me, her eyes studying me with lazy curiosity. I want one. She extends the pack towards me, giving it a small shake so a cigarette sticks out. I stare at the pack, then back at her, and then back at the pack. Is she offering me a cigarette? Oh no. Oh no. Do not take the cigarette. I look at the pack of cigarettes extended towards me, then back at Liz. No, definitely not. No thanks, I appreciate the offer, but I think I'll pass. Liz narrows her eyes, and for a moment her expression turns serious. Oh, so that's how it is. She takes a drag from her cigarette, smoke slowly leaving her mouth. You think you're too good to smoke in the school bathroom, new kid. Too pure, too proper. Her tone is flat, almost accusatory. I swallow, feeling the tension in the air. No, that's not what I meant. I just... Easy, I'm just messing with you. But seriously, bro, either way, you shouldn't smoke. It's bad for your health, you know. She takes a deep drag from her cigarette that says that... as she says that, completely unaware of her own contradiction. Liz puts out her cigarette in the sink, water washing the ashes down the drain. She turns towards me, leaning against the sink with her arms crossed, her posture completely relaxed. So, what's your name, dude? Nobody. My name is not important. Nice to meet you, nobody. Like I said before, I'm Liz. She straightens up, striking a dramatic pose and spreading her arms wide. My buddies call me Liz, but you can call me... watch this. Anytime, watch. She pauses dramatically. Liz. Okay. But that one did caught me off guard. She grins widely. Get it? I can't help but smile a little at her dumb humor. It's honestly surprising that this girl is Lucy's sister. Same here, Liz. It's a pleasure to meet you. And surprisingly, I mean it. There's something genuinely likable about Liz. Alright. You got good vibes, man. She pushes herself away from the sink, stretching. I should probably get going before... Uh-oh, phone. Turn it off. Her cell phone vibrates violently in her pocket, interrupting her. The sound is loud, inconsistent, almost aggressive in its intensity. Liz pulls out her phone, looking at the screen, and her expression changes instantly. Her eyes widen, her relaxed smile disappears. Oh, fuck. She swallows. She's noticed. Who noticed? Lucy? Before I can ask, Liz answers the call. The phone immediately explodes with sound. Liz Collins, you better not be smoking again in the men's restroom, I swear. Beep. Liz abruptly hangs up the call, and the sudden silence is almost deafening by comparison. My ears are ringing. Now that's definitely my cue to leave. She slips the phone back into her pocket, still vibrating with incoming calls that she's deliberately ignoring. Well, you can come sit with us at lunch if you want. Since you're new, I'll introduce you to the others. Oh, that's nice. A warm feeling spreads through my chest. Maybe this place won't be so bad after all. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Liz. My smile is genuine now, without awkwardness or nerves. Liz extends her fist towards me, waiting. Fist bump. I look at it for a second, then smile and bump my fist against hers. Fist bump. It's a simple gesture, but it feels meaningful somehow. See you at lunch, nobody. Don't be late. She winks, then turns to walk towards the door with that same carefree energy she had since I met her. She pushes the restroom door open and disappears into the hallway without looking back. Bonko. What about Bonko? So far, this is better than dancing in Bonko. Bonkin is Bonko. And just like that, she's gone. I stand there for a moment, processing everything that just happened. Alright, that was something. I check my phone. 9:03 a.m. Shit, I already missed almost the entire first class. I quickly gather my things, my old clothes, the bag with my materials, my backpack, and organize them the best I can. Well, try and shift my position here. Oh, 'cause that's not doing any favors for my neck, trust me. I stuffed my old clothes into the cloth bag, slinging my backpack over my shoulder, and checked the schedule Principal Lawrence gave me. First class World History, room 2B, Professor Jenkins, 8:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Room 2B, second floor, end of east hallway, if I remember Lucy's tour correctly. I take a deep breath, adjust my tie one last time, and leave the restroom. Hallway on the way to room 2B. The hallways are empty and silent now. I can hear the distant murmur of teachers' voices lecturing behind closed doors. I climb the stairs to the second floor, my footsteps echoing on the floor. More talking. For some reason, I'm seeing like this space as a floor, and the door is just sticking out from the floor, like it's just a door that's standing in the middle of the floor, not attached to the wall. I reach room 2B and stop in front of the door. I can hear an older man's voice inside, talking about the Industrial Revolution, I think. My hand rests on the doorknob. Here we go, again. I take a deep breath and open the door. As I open the classroom door, all the chatter suddenly fell silent. Every head turned to look at me. Shit, this is awkward. The teacher was the first to break the silence, fixing me with a stern look. You must be the new student, Mr. Nobody, right? I simply nodded and walked over to hand him the note the principal gave me. He looked at it with the same stern expression before letting out a sigh. Very well, go take a seat, all right? Aren't I supposed to introduce myself or something? What is this, kindergarten? Go fucking sit down. Son, class ends in a few minutes. Just go find a seat. Well, it doesn't look like he wants to keep talking, so I'll leave it at that. I start looking for an empty seat, but they're all taken. All except one. Watch, it's gonna be next to the T-Rex girl, isn't it? It's that girl from earlier. Looks like we're in the same class. As I walk towards the desk, I can hear the other students whispering. Man, poor guy. Is he really going to sit next to her? He won't last a day. Okay, well, that's weird. I try not to think too much about it and just sit down beside her. This might be a good time to introduce myself and thank her for earlier. Okay, so it is the T-Rex girl. The teacher starts talking again, resuming the lesson. A good chance to speak quietly. Hey, we meet again. We ran into each other this morning. Sorry about that. I didn't get to thank you for helping me up. I'm Nobody. What's your name? That's it? I heard it was short. But I didn't think it... I thought it'd just be the day. Not just like barely first period, man. Hey guys, thanks for playing the Don't Bite Me demo. It's a bit shorter than I planned, but I hope you enjoyed it. This is my first time making a visual novel, so there may be some mistakes. English isn't my first language either, so I apologize if anything wasn't clear. I noticed the what is it, the ozone-ism thing. I don't know, was AI involved in this? There's not enough to really like deduct that. I only have one meme. I've got a lot planned for this story, and I'll be updating on my Patreon. If you'd like to support the project, here's my Patreon link. Your support really means a lot to me. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks again for playing. See you around. We have one choice. Let's take that cigarette. You actually take one. Damn. Sure, I'll take one. Words come out before I can stop them. What am I doing? I mean, will this be okay? It's not like I'm going to get expelled for this, right? There's no one here besides her and me, so I guess it's fine. She seems to be waiting for me to take one. Liz smiles, a genuine, relaxed smile, and hands me a cigarette. That's it, bro. Relax a little. I awkwardly hold the cigarette between my fingers, not exactly sure how I'm supposed to do it. Liz notices my discomfort and chuckles softly. She pulls out her lighter again, and that's when I notice something unexpected. It's shaped like a kitten. A small pink plastic kitten with big shiny eyes. It's ridiculously adorable and completely out of place in this situation. A kitten lighter. A gift from Lucy last birthday. Wait, gift from Lucy last birthday. Ironic, right? Click. She brings the kitten lighter to the cigarette in my mouth, and the tip ignites, glowing orange. There you go, buddy. Enjoy it. She leans back against the sinks, watching me with casual interest. Alright, here goes. The moment I inhale to take a puff, I regret it immediately, followed by a coughing fit as I expel all the smoke I inhaled. Whoa, whoa, easy there, man. Her voice sounds genuinely concerned now. I feel her hand, paws carefully retracted, patting my back gently. Take it easy, bro. These things are meant to be inhaled slowly. Not like you're a damn vacuum cleaner. I cough one more time, wiping my eyes with the back of my hand. Wait, is this your first time smoking or something? There's a pause. Oh shit, it is your first time, isn't it? I just nod embarrassingly in response, avoiding her gaze. Relax, dude, it's fine. You could have told me. You didn't have to accept it out of courtesy. Yeah, so that's all the same here. That's all the same. The end. Alright. A meaningful choice, unheard of. Yeah, anticlimactic. Pretty decent. Well, we haven't even really, like, talked with the love interest of this game yet, so I don't know, man. I don't know. Jover. Let me scroll up. Blue balled us. Not another Fang and Olivia clone, please. I don't know. They didn't even say one thing, man. For all we know, it could be a Susie. Or not a Susie, moment. Emily. If I could think. I'm thinking of the other purple dinosaur. Which purple dinosaur are we talking about again? Rita, I mean Liz Rout when. Liz Rout's in Wanigemu right now. Making this choice will guarantee you the cancer ending. So if we want to be bad with Liz, do we open her route? I'd still say it's better than dancing. That's true. I feel like a lot's just better than dancing at this point. Except maybe Wanigemu. Wanigemu really needs some work. I mean, I still need to go back and play the Liz route with that one. I feel like I have to do that one out of obligation. Anything else today? Well, I still have the Black Tag mod. I still have Little Star. And I think that's it for mods. Then hold on, let me look at my... If I show desktop, will this... Okay, it'll still show that. Actually, no, that's not my desktop. Here, you're gonna probably see bars. Okay, maybe not. Cool. Get out of here. Okay, what I have... Oh yeah, I still have Dino Girl Gameu on here, which is funny, because I put the thing out there, like, if the last video gets, like, 400 views, I'll continue it, but, like, absolutely no one was interested. For some reason, I still have Coda. Oh yeah, I still have Dancing Towards Tomorrow's 1.0. We could go through that one eventually. Oh boy. Yeah, that's basically it. That in 3 weeks. Then I have that one detective game I gotta get done that Jester gifted me during what was it? The Dino Cop stream. The humorous parts were good, yeah. Suzalie. Barney. The other purple dinosaur, Barney. There's too many purple dinosaurs. I'm fine with the shy, misunderstood girl archetype. Wani Gamu is when? I don't know. I need to go download that too. I mean, I really want to... I'm probably putting Little Star next for next Monday for this. I feel bad for dancing, kind of. It's become the punching bag. Yeah, that's... I mean, it does... It's low-hanging fruit because it feels so, like, low effort, man. It's just... It's copying the homework, but just making it enough... Not even enough to notice that it's not being copied. Played back Black Tag already. No, I don't know how long it is, and I don't want to be like sitting here and then like cut off the mod like, what is it, like 3/4 of the way, and then have like a stream next time where it's like, what, 20 minutes or less? That just feels awful. I hate that. This home screen is pretty nice, I guess so. I mean, it definitely feels very Snoop Game related. This demo was too short. Neela sweep. Yeah, we still got to finish the Neela. The amount of quality of custom CGs was a nice touch, at least. Yeah. There was a lot of black screens, too. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. So we'll wait till tomorrow, because I can't trust how long these mods are going to be. That's why I wish I had someone, like I had a person to like go through the mod, like who doesn't care about like my input and just goes through the mod to like estimate them, so that way I get like an estimation play time to throw through the stream, so they hear I'm not like sitting for like 3-4 hours getting near the end without realizing it and just like starting another stream just to have like what, 5-10 minutes of finishing up the mod. It feels so weird. I mean, I used to knock these out like one after the other. We'd have a multi-mod stream, especially with the back when the jams were more than just 2 mods, you know. I feel like multi-streams for those made sense though. But yeah, I'll probably jump off for now. Now look out this Wednesday for more 3 weeks if you want that. Otherwise, we'll be back on Monday with Little Star. I'll catch you guys there, hopefully. Have a good night.